Today, it seems like curves have been designed into every project. We're going to show you how to suspend curved light cove soffits with only drywall grid and 12-gauge wires to structure. Our shop drawings simplify your submittals and installation. Varying your on-center spacing will enable you to meet most any curve requirement. The key here is installation speed, which can be up to 3 times faster, while it eliminates congested 16-inch on-center stud framing to structure. MEP coordination is greatly enhanced with all the open plenum space. Fewer installers and more work being done from the floor increases safety. If you can prefab your bent soffit frames, this will greatly increase your productivity on site.
So because we're doing a radius soffit, serpentine soffit, the length on this piece changes. This all stays the same. So I've made it longer and we'll cut accordingly, as you'll see in the video coming up.
Let's start by marking the reflected layout of our soffit on the floor. While identifying the 4-foot on-center hanger wire points, hanger wires will be following the curve of our soffit, which our SB12 strongback ties to. The flexibility built into our strongback follows the curve of the radius nicely. When laying your installation out, it's crucial that your perfectly plumb 48-inch on-center hanger wire points tie to your strongback directly above your shaped main beam soffit frames, as I am showing here. To add rigidity to our strongback, we're going to marry up our new SimpleCurve KAM alongside the strongback. SimpleCurve has a great curve memory to hold radiuses, especially our 20-gauge EQ or equivalent products. Perfectly plumb wire drops make this easy. Our next step is to lay out our prefabbed drywall main soffit frames 4 foot on center along the radiused floor layout. If your radius is very tight, you may need to increase the frequency of your soffit frames. The vertical backsplash location for our light cove needs to be transferred from our floor layout to our hanging strongback SimpleCurve combo. Now we know where to attach our soffit frames, while also knowing we are perfectly following the layout on the floor. It's easiest to progressively hang soffit frames while also stabbing in 4-foot cross tees. This allows us every 4 foot to perfectly align our frames upturn with our plumb laser that's tracking our layout on the floor. Make your adjustments where your frame terminates, then when perfectly plumb, clamp and screw into final position. You could just as easily be tying your soffit frames into a squared-off flat drywall grid system instead of a wall like we are doing now. Here, we're just removing our clamps and screwing our plumb vertical backsplashes to our strongback. With the soffit now tied off and perfectly following our radius, let's install 2 runs of SimpleCurve KAM to the front upturn of our light cove. Since our framed upturns are 4 foot on center, we will also need to add midpoint upturns that tie into our 16-inch on center cross tees behind. Axiom 6-inch one-piece drywall trim is a nice solution for saving time, material, and labor when defining your cove's upturned edge. At the base of your vertical backsplash, you will need to run your 3rd run of KAM, which will provide reinforcement for attachment of your vertical drywall. Additional vertical tees should bring your spacing to at least 2 foot on center, but could be more frequent with tighter radiuses. Our drywall grid soffit framing is now complete. Now is the time for the drywall. We found that 5/8-inch drywall was sufficient for conforming to these radiuses. After overrunning our drywall, a cutout tool was perfect for cleanly trimming the 5/8-inch board to the framing radius of the light cove. Don't forget about our free shop drawing assistance on your next project. To learn more about all things light coves, visit armstrongceilings.com/light coves.